Welcome to the project demonstration of IoT water quality monitoring system and upload the data to the Thingspeak cloud platform by using a Wi-Fi. So here we are going to monitor the water quality parameters like pH from this pH sensor and temperature from the DS18B20 which is I2C based temperature sensor and turbidity from this analog output module. So these three sensors data will be continuously monitored by Arduino Uno board, and the so-called status will be displayed on the 16:2 LCD screen continuously, and for every 15 seconds of duration we are going to upload the same data to the Thingspeak by using this ESP8266 Wi-Fi module. So coming to the connections, we have interfaced the pH sensor to this amplifier module, and from these two analog outputs interface to the A0 pin of our microcontroller and the next Arduino Uno, and the next turbidity sensor same again from this amplifier IC to the A1 pin, and DS18B20 temperature sensor to the 10th pin of our Uno board. And the next, to upload the data to Thingspeak, this particular Wi-Fi module interface at pin number 8 and 9, and the 16:2 LCD screen interface at the pin number 2 to pin number 7. So these are the main inputs and output connections to the Arduino Uno board. And one more board is there. This is the breadboard. So why? Because we need to provide the 5 volts power supply to the inputs and output modules from the Arduino Uno board. So Arduino Uno board consists of only one slot for the plus and minus power supply. So in order to distribute that power supply throughout these modules, so we have interface this breadboard to distribute that parallelly throughout these inputs and output modules. So here coming to the pH sensor. So whenever we dip this into the water, right? So you can pour the water into this and you can insert that to the pH sensor. So we will get the live readings of the pH. So it will take minimum of 30 seconds to perfect stabilization. So temperature also 10 seconds for stabilization, but turbidity on the spot you will get the data within 1 second of duration. So let us see demonstration. Before on the kit, we need to enable the hotspot in your phone. So for that, go to hotspot settings in your phone and change the hotspot name. If you are using Android, just go to hotspot settings. If you are using iPhone, you need to change the iPhone name. So the hotspot name should be project 5407 without any capital letters, without any space, and password should be 129, and band should be 2.4 gigahertz. So this is very important. After that, you can switch on the hotspot along with data. Right, and again log into the Thingspeak cloud platform, and now go to channels, my channels. So there we get the water quality monitoring, and you can click on that. In the private view, we can access the total stored data till now. So we can erase that and we can download the data also. So we'll show you that. Now on the hotspot, we have on the hotspot, and right, now we need to connect the adapter. So this adapter will take 230 volts AC input and provide us the 9 volts and 12 volts output, because we need to provide at least 12 to 9 volts power supply, DC power supply to the Arduino Uno board. So now, so there will be a welcome message on the LCD screen, and after that it will connect to your hotspot. You can access that. You can So you can check that one device is connected in your phone, right? You can see that the ESP module is connected in your phone, right? And now again go to the so now as of now there is no input to the turbidity, so it's showing 00. So we can dip that into the water. So then we will get the the NTU, nothing but nephelometric turbidity units for the turbidity value, and temperature in degrees centigrade. So you can dip this also into, because we are using the DS18B20 which is of waterproof temperature sensor. So now the water temperature is 28. So right, we got the fresh data now. So when you click on this dot, so they get the live data. So now if you want to erase the old data, as the time increases, the waveform into the clumsy. Now go to data import exports. So what are the settings I am telling you now? You should follow that settings only. data import export, download the data. So it will be downloaded in CSV format. Right, so now it is downloaded. So we can go to downloads. So there is a feed here. So we can open that. It will be open in Excel sheet format. So like that we will get how many entries till now happen, and along with date and time. And field 1 is pH, field 2 is going to be the turbidity and temperature, field 3. So now I want to erase the old data. Right, so now after downloading you can go to again channel settings. In that, only clear channel, don't delete channel, only clear channel. So now the channel got cleared. Right, now go to private view. So I am repeating that, private view to access the graph, and channel settings to clear the channel, data import export to download the data. So based on network speed the data will be uploaded, but Thingspeak will accept the data for every 15 seconds of duration minimum. So let us see the live parameters coming to that. So meanwhile let us insert this pH into the water. So we can see the indication on the LED. Right, so we got the live data here. The first pH, and the next turbidity, and the next temperature in degree centigrade. Right, so the 7.90 is the pH value for the water which we are using. So if you want to use directly to the acids like lemon juice or something, so after inserting the pH probe into that, we should clean it properly, the so-called bubble, with tissue paper, and leave that at least of 2 hours. So after that only we can dip that to another liquid, then we'll get the accurate values. Right.